We're going to take a look at a little bit of college football, look ahead, kind of the biggest story going around college football at the moment. We're not really going to get too in depth with the games coming up, even though there are some really, really good opening day games. We got Texas and Ohio State. I believe we have LSU and Clemson. So a couple good
Yeah.
games to start us
August
off.
30th, bro. There's like back to back to back to back, like really good games. So
Yeah, it's going to be hype. I was looking at them. I can't remember all of them, but I know those were the two that stood out. But speaking of Texas, we're going to kind of pose this question. I kind of want to get your opinion on it. Arch Manning, obviously, he sat behind Quinn Ewers the last 2 or 3 years now. I think it's 3. And he's going to start this coming season. Definitely really, really hyped. Everyone's kind of crowning him the second coming of Tim Tebow. Probably better because everyone's saying he's going to be the first pick in the NFL draft as well. But do you think that Arch Manning is overhyped or is he the real deal?
well, as much hype as he's gotten, it's hard to say if he's gonna be, um I feel like I guess margin for error is very small. Like you're either going to be incredible or anything below that's going to be a disappointment. But I absolutely think that he's going to be the real deal. I think in the games that he was in last year, usually against bad teams, but what he was putting on tape was really impressive. Obviously, everything's going to be super inflated. Like everything you do good is going to be, oh, he's amazing, and then everything you do bad is going to be like, oh, he sucks. But I think the kind of going back to just his upbringing, like the training that he's gotten from two of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in the NFL. And then like, his who he's had around him is his grandfather and his own father and everything. Like he knows how to deal with pressure. He's obviously been trained as far as like the mechanics and how to read defenses from literally the day he was born, probably. So just with all of that behind him and just the talent that he has as well, like he's actually can run, which is not a Manning quality at all.
Right.
I think the stuff that he's going to be doing this year is going to be special. I think that he stays 2 years at Texas. If I'm honest, like I don't think
Oh,
he
really?
goes out if he has a good year, unless they win like the national title or something,
Mhm.
which I could see. But I think he's going to be the real deal for sure.
Yeah, that's interesting for sure. Yeah, and I didn't think about that. Like, depending on his season, like he does have eligibility for at least 2 more years.
Because he
Counting.
only sat 2 years behind Quinn.
Okay, so it was
So
only 2 years. I couldn't remember if it was like
I
two or
think the
three.
first one was redshirted, so
Gotchas.
he's got a couple years left for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and it's just interesting to see kind of like what you were saying, the people around him, his uncles, his dad, his grandfather. You can tell the influence they've had, like this slow progression. Like, don't go to a school where you're going to start right away. Go to a kind of a school that's going to mold you, let you sit behind a quarterback that's ahead of you, even though you might be better than him. A lot of people were saying he should have played over Ewers last year. But
I
with a
think
really
that
good
shows
coach.
so much maturity too. Like
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
he's got a lot of big time people in his ears, but like the fact that like in the year of NIL and like go wherever like is the
Yeah.
best situation, going to pay you the most money, going to play you the most. The fact that he sat 2 years is as like a blue chip prospect as he is, it shows a lot about him, I think for sure.
Yeah. And I think those are just all the signs that are pointing to like, one, he's going to have success as a starter in college, but like the end goal is to be a great quarterback like the rest of his family in the NFL, which he definitely has the tools and pieces to do that. But, we've seen guys come out of college and just not, I mean, I personally, I mean, I wasn't diving into it that deep, but like I thought Tebow was going to be amazing in the NFL because he was such a good college player. But sometimes you're just a good college player, and that's all you are. And there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes that's just how
He
the
never
cookie
really
crumbles,
got a
I
fair
guess.
shake in the NFL, but that's a kind of a
Yeah,
story for a different time. But I am excited
yeah,
for Texas to be back. I think it's cool when they're good. So
yeah.